Hello everyone, it's Mario. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a review for this beautiful new Anna doll released for Frozen 2 exclusively at Saks Fifth Avenue in collaboration with Disney Store. So we had heard rumors that they might do dolls for them, and since I heard that, I have been checking their website every other day because I love Frozen. And to my surprise, I typed Frozen the other day and these two beautiful ladies just popped up and I got both of them and I love them so much. And Anna's already here, so she's gonna go up first for the review, and then Elsa, the moment she gets here, I'll do a review for her as well. Now, this is not the first time that Saks Fifth Avenue works in collaboration with Disney Store. They first did Snow White, then they did Cinderella. Now, they also have a very special doll set. There's actually two of them, which is Anna, Elsa, and Olaf. It's 30,000 K, which sounds like a lot of money. It is a lot of money, but this is really up their sleeve. This is not really for the collectors. This is more for like the Saks Fifth Avenue customer, right? Because they're like, their necklaces, the jewelry of the dolls is actual 18 karat gold, and the pendants on Olaf, you can actually wear them yourself. They're real diamonds. And Saks is a really pricey store. Like I saw a pair of socks for like $100. I was shook. So yeah, it's totally up their sleeve. Now, these actual dolls, right? Both Anna and Elsa are priced at $395 each, and they are limited edition of 1,000. So there was a lot of back and forth online about whether these dolls are worth it or not. And obviously, right off the bat, if you don't like Frozen or if you hate how popular Frozen is, then you're not going to find them to be worth it, right? But when it comes to details and stuff like that, don't forget that we spent $800 on doll sets from Disney Store, and it's $2 and they're not always extremely detailed. None of them are really actually worth that amount of money, but we're collectors. Disney had to up their prices when people started reselling everything online for over $1,000, and they wanted in on that money because, well, they're not dumb. So, it is what it is. It's an expensive hobby, of course, and if you find the doll to be worth it for you, don't let anyone bully you and tell you that don't spend your money on that. You spend your money on whatever you want. You know what I mean? Like, do you, boo boo? Um, but yeah, I think these dolls are totally worth it. If you love Frozen, it's gonna be worth it for you. A lot of people were also wanted like an elaborate look for Anna and Elsa because the Cinderella and Snow White are so elaborate. But you got to remember that this is a new movie and no one even knows these outfits, so they cannot get too creative. They have to keep it pretty close to what they look like in the movie because we don't even know, you know, this looks at all. It's the first time we actually see them. Not even the trailer has showed them fully yet. So, I think that's why they didn't get too crazy with the design, and it's pretty simple and sticks to the concept from the movie. I always try not to talk so much and I always end up ranting about something. So I'm sorry about that. Let's just get started taking a look at this beautiful Anna doll. Right on top of the box, we have the Frozen logo, well, Frozen 2, and you can kind of see her right there. And the box is all white with the silver trees, and we have a snowflake in the middle, and it says Frozen 2, the Anna collector doll, limited edition of 1,000, designed exclusively for Saks Fifth Avenue. On the bottom, we have leaves. It's all like the forest theme that they keep using for Frozen 2. The Anna collector doll, Saks Fifth Avenue. You can go ahead and pause if you like to read that. And of course, as always, it includes the certificate of authenticity and the stand. There it says distributed by Shop Disney, basically, but of course, Saks Fifth Avenue. And the retail price is $395. And now this is just really quickly to show you how you open the box in case you're not familiar with the Saks Fifth Avenue boxes, which are pretty much like the platinum boxes that they use for the couples. They're just a little bit smaller. They do package them really nicely with the tissue right there, and boom, there's Anna, but you have seen her already, of course, and all my talking and ranting at the beginning. Now, as you get up close, you can see that there's this beautiful silver snowflakes all around the inside of the box. It's just lovely. I love it. Then there's a snowflake right there, and it says Anna. And yeah, the same theme kind of going around. And this is pretty much how you open it. You just slide it up. Same thing goes with the plastic. And right beneath her, you'll find the certificate of authenticity. And I have, what numbers? I have 139 out of 1,000. That's a pretty cool number. I'm happy with that. I love it. Everything is white and very clean looking. I love that. Of course, be careful. You don't get anything dirty with such a white box. Now I love the background that they chose for Anna. It's the same for Elsa. It's the castle, I believe. Kind of looks like a church, right? But it's the castle in the movie. And as you can see, just a little bit lifted up in the stand. And I just love the fact that not only is the background behind her artwork, but it's also on the side of the box, which gives it kind of like a three-dimensional look when you step away from it. It's really cool. Instead of just being white there, right? It keeps the entire theme of the castle going. So I do love that. And she fills up the box, right? The dress fills up the box, which I didn't think it would. So first up, we're taking a closer look at her beautiful face. This is a completely new face mold, face sculpt, or face paint. And they've never done her face like this before. For this new Frozen dolls, the Saks ones and the ones coming out in general release, they're going for a very different face. It's more natural. The eyes are not as big. They're a little bit smaller. And it's just beautiful. They're very bright and blue. Normally, they'll give her kind of like a green shade to them. They didn't do that this time. They're completely blue. I love the freckles, the little shading on the nose and on her cheeks. Her lips are pink. The camera makes them look a little bit different than they do in person, but still gorgeous. I just think they did such a wonderful job. I'm really happy with the faces for these dolls this time around. And this Anna is just, in my opinion, the most beautiful Anna face I've seen so far. She's just perfect. I have no complaints. The eyelashes are also on point, not too long. They're perfect. She also has this little stud earrings, which are really, really pretty. It's just a kind of like a gem, and it's actual metal. The back piece is metal. And they're really nice. They add a nice touch, and they're accurate to the look in the film. She's just perfect in my eyes. I love her so much. When it comes to Anna's hairstyle, she has a beautiful updo with a little bit of a hairpiece there. You know, she's very creative. It's kind of like an acorn or something like that. Or I don't know what it is, but it's painted gold and it's actually metal, which I love. And her hairstyle is really nice. I got one that looks really good in my opinion. I love the bangs. And her hair color is so beautiful. It's kind of like a strawberry blonde redhead moment going on. It's just more natural now than it ever was before, which I love. And it changed in the movie too. Like in the movie, this is really what it looks like, and it's beautiful. Here's a picture of the back part of the hair since I'm not deboxing. She has another metal piece there, and it's just gorgeous work with the hair. Anna's wearing a beautiful necklace that matches the one that we have seen for the movie, and of course this one is not actual gold, but it's metal and it's painted gold. If you want the real gold, you have to get the $30,000 one from Saks. But however, it looks like gold to me, and it's gorgeous. Now, when it comes to her bodice, it's really beautiful. This, to me, the first thing I thought about when I saw this outfit was like a sack of potatoes, because it's that color that they use for those sacks. So it took me a minute to get used to the fact that this is the color she's wearing, and it's very accurate, but it does remind me of like a sack of potatoes. I don't know. That's just, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But it's a beautiful jacket, and it's actually a two-piece. Like if you were to take the jacket off, it actually, she has long sleeves as well. And it's a beautiful material, beautiful fabric, very accurate, full of gold embroidery and rhinestones. I like that they didn't overdo it, you know, because they could go over the top and give you 1,000 rhinestones that are not needed. But they didn't do that. They kept it simple, accurate, and just added a little extra, right? And it's hard for me to actually show you unless I roll the sleeves all the way up. But I have these pictures here just to kind of give you a look, from the stock photos of what the back of the jacket looks like. And now this picture is provided by my friend on Instagram. As you can see, when you remove the jacket, it's beautiful, the detailing back there. I really, really love that. Really quickly, I wanted to give you a look at this new head molds. They are so nice, and the plastic feels really nice in person as well. But I just love the pose. I think it's so princess-like and simple and relaxed. Love the new arms. Now she does have this beautiful purple belt. I don't know if it's a belt really. It's kind of like a satin thing going on, and it's beautiful. As you can see on the bottom, there's gold embroidery and also some rhinestones. Both of them are actually connected to the actual dress. And the more I look at this doll, the more I want to take her out of the box. Now the belt did come a little lopsided, so I just kind of like moved it to the center. As you can see, there's even more rhinestones under there. And now it's at a place where I really like it. Like it's facing forward as it should be, right? Because that's the way she's looking. So yeah, I love this belt. I love this added color. Right in the center of all this beige, right? I think that would be the color of this dress, beige. Now the actual skirt is huge. As I said earlier, I didn't think it would fill up the entire box, but I'm surprised that it did. And I love it because, you know, it would have really sucked if there was a lot of space in here, and there isn't. The dress is huge. You can tell when you take it out of the box that it's humongous, and it's full of details because all this embroidery work and rhinestones goes all the way to the back, as we've seen in the stock photos. So they're not being cheap at all. All the detail is on there, and it's all folded too, you know, to make it fit in the box. And I have to tell you, I really wanted these dolls, the Anna and Elsa, as a set. And when I saw how big the dresses are, I'm glad that they came as single dolls, to be honest with you. As you can see, there's this orange color right on the bottom, which is lovely because with all the beige, it's nice to have a different pop of color, and I just love the design of it, and I can't wait to see it in the movie. She also has these bloomers under there, which is really, really awesome. I need one to the box eventually. Hopefully, I can get one day. Now, her shoes are really beautiful, very accurate to the ones in the movie from what we've seen in some of the pictures. They're all painted in this goldish beige color, and the sole of the shoes are purple with the little Arendelle symbol in the front. And she does have the heeled feet, which is great. Alrighty, everybody. So before I go, I wanted to remind you of the Anna and Elsa doll releasing at Disney stores. So make sure you are following me on Instagram for all the dates and all that good stuff. Now, of course, when it comes to this beautiful Anna doll, I love her so much, and I'm so happy and lucky that I was able to get her. I can't wait for her sister to get here because I really, really want to see Elsa in person and, of course, do a review for you. And I'm just so excited for Frozen 2. I cannot wait. So that is all for today. Sorry for talking so much, and I will see you all on my next video. Bye-bye.